Hello there, Virgo. My name's Frankie, and I'm coming to you from spirits-healing-readings.com. I'm a clairvoyant, clairaudient medium, and I'm an empath. And I've been doing readings for 27 years now. Pretty soon I get to say 28, maybe in a few more months. But what I've done for us is I've laid 4 cards for the month of December. This is for Virgo for December of 2016. We're going to use the bottom card on the deck for our overall view of the month, and we'll pull angel card at the end of the reading to try to bring the reading together. Now I'd advise you, if you know it, look up your moon sign and your rising sign, because this will give you a clearer perspective or a bigger overall view of the month. And before I get started though, I gotta make an announcement, and it's for my husband. He has a new website. It's megatoysplace.com, so go over there and buy all of your Christmas toys. It's a Amazon affiliate site, so you can use your Prime membership and you get all of the discounts and everything that you get from Amazon. So it's a good deal. Anyhow, what I have done is I'm not an astrologer. So I've looked up the astrology for you for the month, and it's going to be in our 4th house, and that's your basic security, the home you came from, like your roots, your parents, the elders, and the home you will establish for yourself. It's um, local, domestic matters, and it can be the end of long-term affairs also. And we got a pretty interesting month here. They gave me a couple words before I started the reading, and because I'm an empath, I have a speech pattern. I will speak as if I'm you during the reading. So all of us are Virgos right now named Frankie. And the words that Spirit was giving me before we started are flexibility and adventure and love. And I keep the other word that keeps popping back and forth, it's something to do with friendship, like the people that are around us or people that we trust. And I don't know what that's going to mean, but looking at these cards, it looks pretty interesting here, because for the overall view for the month, our card is the King of Rods, King of Wands. These are my new cards, Virgo, first deck of cards, and for all of you guys that asked, these are Morgan Greer, and this is the first deck of cards I've ever bought for myself, and I have tons of cards here, but it's the only one I ever bought for me, and I thought they were really pretty colors. But this King of Rods, Wands, however you want to call them, this is a really good person. If it is a person, because we're all individuals, this is going to fall for each of us as individual Virgos in a different area of our lives. So some of us it might be career, some of us it might be our romantic relationships, or perhaps we're starting a new business, or we're thinking about a new business, or it could be friendships, relationships in general. This is going to fall in an individual area for each of us as individuals. This king, when I see him, this is someone who is totally honest, trustworthy, and true. It can be male or female. It is someone that can give us really wise advice and wise counsel. It can be a mentor or a business partner. Maybe it's our boss. Maybe it's a friend that's really smart if it is a person. But if it is a situation, it is something that we can rely on totally, right? So what they're saying to us is make sure if you've made a commitment that we keep it. Stand really loyal, because feels like kind of like a life-altering situation. And I'm basing that not on just this card, but on the overall view of these other cards that are coming up. And like I said, I don't believe these are going to go week by week. I think they'll blend in and out throughout the month for us. Now, this is the king that stands beside us, not above us. And that's what they keep saying. So if it's a person, it doesn't necessarily have to be, but it can be a fire sign, which would be a Sagittarius, Leo, or an Aries. It can be, a fire sign person if we know one. But this king, right, coming as the overall, if it's a situation, Virgo, it is going to work out for us really amazingly. So it's a totally honest situation. What our eyes are seeing is truth. And normally I don't think like that, but usually it's like, what do people say? I'll believe it when I see it, or however that works. This situation or person, what you see is what you get. So you can trust it. There's no deception around it. So let's say it's a new job or a business partnership that, for example, that's coming into our life. We don't have to question it, Virgo. It's a truth. It's coming at us, maybe out of the clear blue sky, but it's an honest situation that is going to be extremely important in our lives. And as Virgos, it's been a little rough here because they're showing me that with this next card, it's been rough. So a lot of us Virgos have been like juggling, because our next card is the Two of Pentacles. And when there's a two, it's a choice. It usually means a choice. Pentacles are money, a choice about money. Now, some of us may have been working two jobs, just trying to get ends to meet, juggling two sources of income. Maybe the one thing I can think of that flashes in my head, maybe I'm a college student and I'm working a part-time job and my parents are helping to pay tuition or giving me a little extra living expenses, but it's like two sources of income. But when this card comes up, and don't worry Virgo, you don't have to answer the phone, I'll get it after I'm done with this. It always happens to me. But we have two sources of income, or we're juggling here, juggling funds. I always call it like robbing Peter to pay Paul. Who knows? But what they're saying with this is make a choice for us. To continue to do this is the balancing act. If there is one thing that is better for us, right? We've been very, very flexible, which is not Virgo. As Virgos, we're very detail oriented and we can get a little inflexible. But at times, what can I say? But they're saying make a choice that's the right choice. Kind of like if I really, really, really want to do something, just go do it. That's how it feels. If I really, really, really want to do it, go do it. Because we have this King of Rods here, or King of Wands first. We got the words flexibility. We have adventure. So if it's a new love relationship, pick it. Jump, say, because it's right. It's loyal. Our eyes are not deceiving us. And we have another card here that's going to verify the fact that this really is actually straightforward. You know how things come at us and we think that's too good to be true? This time it is what they're saying. This time it is. It's not too good to be true. It is true. They're saying what they keep saying to me is don't make changes that are going to unsettle our security. Make the changes that are required for our security. Make the choice. Make the change, right? Next card, which that's really not cool. Even my old deck, this one's like he's face down there, blood on the snow. That's just not real good. But it's a Ten of Swords. And I was thinking, well, of all the things, I don't feel this is negative. When we have a 10, we're done. So we are leaving the past. We have already suffered all of these swords in our back. All of our experiences, all of the things that we felt were detrimental. They're saying, cut it, Virgo. We are going to cut it. We are leaving the past in the past. That's the end of that. We're making the decisions and choices. 10 means new beginning. It's a number 1. So leave all those loose ends, clean them all up, leave them in the past. That's our lessons. We've learned them. We are moving forward with flexibility, with new intent and new intention is how they're saying it. New intent and new intention to something much better, because the next card is the Ace of Rods, Ace of Wands. Here comes a fresh start right out of the clouds, from God, source, whatever you'll want to call it. We've learned the lesson. We have, with a 10, it's done. We're starting on the new path. A 10's a 1, an ace is a 1. Fresh start, fresh beginning. Look at all these little beautiful new sprouts on here. Make the choice that's right. Just make it. You know what it is, because our final card is the High Priestess. And when we have the High Priestess card, of all the cards, this is intuitive. So if it takes a minute to go verify that what you are seeing is a truth, right? What I'm seeing is the truth. Take a minute to go within and know in my heart that what is being presented to me, right, is honest, it's true, I am not being deceived, and the reason we would feel or notice deception is because we've had this experience of this 10 of Swords repetitively. This is not a deception. If I need verification, they've given me the High Priestess. So my intuitive knowings, my psychic abilities, my spiritual sense is very acute right now. It is on the money, and it is my chance, right, to move forward, to truly move forward. So anything that I've made a commitment to, right, when I'm doing this choice with this Two of Pentacles, you know, clean everything up. If I've made a commitment and I've got to finish something because I'm making a different choice this month for a different path, finish it up, clean up all the commitments, you know, all the paperwork, sign on the dotted line, finish it all up and move on forward. So if it has to do with a work-related matter or a career-related matter, they're saying start planning my future achievements, you know, plan it, keep it in my mind, forefront, be flexible, change it on a dime. What they're saying to me is move beyond my old belief, my old dream, into a dream that I can't quite believe is possible, and take that step, entertain the people that can move me forward, right? We have that King of Wands. That's like the best mentor or spiritual advisor or career advisor in the world, and The situation that's being offered to us is not deceptive. And since it's going to come in different areas of our lives, they just said it again. I love it and I'm moving forward with it. Make the decisions with the Two of Pentacles. We are not being deceived. And to remember, if this is a person, like in our lives, that King of Rods, he stands beside us, not over us. A king lords over the people. This king stands with the people, not above them or against them. Be flexible, and that adventure is actually going to be really amazing. So let's not do anything that's impetuous or crazy. I guess this might look a little bit off the charts to others, but as a Virgo, we can be extremely meticulous and detail oriented. So when we make this choice, it's been very well thought out for a long time. And if we've been juggling for so long, maybe financially or emotionally, let's say if we were in a really bad relationship and we're still juggling and think there's something better for me out there, remember they said adventure. So quit juggling and just make a choice. This feels, I don't want to be impetuous or crazy, but it feels like, wow, what do I always tell people? I should have had a V8. That's how this feels. This has been going on for a long time, and I've never saw it as that simple. So we're not going to actually do something that's going to unsettle our security. We're going to do a choice that is going to settle it for us, So what they're saying with this card here, don't take anything personally. It was a lesson, and it was past, and we leave the past in the past. These things, because they're number one, right? A 10 is a number one, are things that make us what we are and make us stronger. Actually, what do they say? If it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger. It gives us that another number one, that fresh new beginning, new start, spiritual insight. What we see with our eyes is what we can see internally. And I think, for one thing, make sure you dot all the I's and cross the T's. You don't want to finish things up too quickly, but you want to finish them and make the choice, okay? It's kind of exciting, I think. Let's see what these angels have to say here. They are really not kidding us. Flexibility, giving and receiving. That's what this is like. This is the balance, the choice, the juggling, giving and receiving. When this card comes up like this, the sense of it is, am I balancing these things? That's what I hear in my head. Am I balancing them? I'm not, remember that two sources of income. Am I taking too much with one hand and not giving out with the other? Everything has got to be in a flow. And they're saying, what I see with my eyes is the truth I see within my heart also. It says, the entire universe operates in cycles similar to your inhalations and exhalations. When you only exhale or give, or only inhale or receive, you become out of rhythm with the universe. For optimal health, energy, replenishment, balance each inhalation in your life with the exhalation. Okay? We have a total completion, right? Finished, done, and a fresh new start, all happening. at the same time. We have what we are seeing with our eyes as a truth, and what we're seeing spiritually as a truth, internally as a truth. That's just like amazingly wonderful, Virgo. So I don't know what each one of us are doing, but I'm sure excited about it. Really excited. Let me see what the alternative readings are here, or meanings are here. It says, the angel sent this card to you because your giving and receiving ratio has been out of balance lately. If you've been giving much more than receiving, you've likely been feeling that others are taking advantage of your kindness. If your imbalance is in receiving more than giving, you may have felt uneasy, depressed, or even guilty. While it's impossible to be perfectly balanced, giving and receiving every day, you can strike a healthy balance. To do so, make sure you give something, like time, money, a gift, or a compliment on a daily basis without expecting anything in return. On the same day, be a gracious receiver to unexpected offers of help, compliments, or other gifts. And I'm going to say it this way, Virgo. It says, say thank you. I'm going to say, just say thank you without embarrassment or guilt. In relationships where you're the primary giver, express your needs and ask for help. As a Virgo, we give and give and give, and a lot of times, because as a Virgo person, that giving, and never asking for help when we need it can be a really primary motivating factor. And let's not do it either or. They're saying, let's balance it, because boy, with that Two of Pentacles and the way it's showing up in this general sense of conversation, it's going to be quite exciting. It says, in relationships where you're the, I just read that, primary giver, express the need and ask for help. The additional meanings are, in your relationships, make sure you both give and receive. The situation you're asking about requires a balanced male and female energy. To receive, first you must give. Tithe whatever it is you need more of. Time, money, items, and so on. Affirm, I now receive good graciously into my life. I receive good graciously. That's kind of interesting way to put it, isn't it? Because a lot of times we don't want to receive, we want to give. And Spirit's saying we got the total end and the brand new beginning, and spiritually, and what we're seeing with our physical eyes are, in balance and are true and are not deceptive. So let's go run with it. Well, Virgo, that's December. It looks pretty exciting to me. And I want to tell all of you, thank you for all of your likes, your shares, subscribes, and your comments. I really love your comments. A lot of times I don't get a chance to write back to you for them, but I read each and every one of them. And if you want to know more, or I wanted to tell you also, thank you for all of you that I've met through doing these YouTube videos that I've done readings for. It's been an honor to serve you, and I want to tell you thank you to all the people I've met through these 27 years. I really, really have a good job, and I've enjoyed meeting each and every one of you. And if you just want to know more about me, you can go to the website. All of the information's down below here. Or if you want to schedule an appointment with me, all of the information is there on the website in order to be able to do that. And Virgo, hopefully, I will see you here next month. So until then, happy Thanksgiving. because it's before Thanksgiving, and Merry Christmas. So, and Happy Holidays. So, bye bye.